I chose to do Btec over A-levels because it offers me a wide spectrum of business aspects. You don't focus on one subject in A-levels, where in this one you do 18 different subjects. So it provides like a great knowledge of the business world before you go into it.
Well, after doing A-levels, and obviously that's like exams, I found that I didn't actually learn information that I would retain for a long time. Btec helped me to use that information, apply it practically so that I'd be able to use it in my job.
Well, it focuses a lot on time management and coursework skills, which I feel I have a lot more than examination skills, which is why I chose it over A-levels. And I feel you can focus solely on one subject. And with that being business, it worked really well for me.
Okay, well, because I think I am quite like an academic person, but I prefer more practical-based learning. So I would say that this Btec allows you to do things that you wouldn't do in an exam.
I chose the Btec over the practicality of doing the coursework, and I think you get to study a broad range of topics over 2 years, 18 units in total.
Well, I did A-levels at first and I did exams, and I learned that they worked for me. So doing Btec, it's given me a chance to do coursework, different modules, and I've learned my skills from that. It's completely different to A-level, and I think it's what was right for me. So if you don't want to do exams, then don't go for them.
Next year I'm going to Newcastle University in September to do marketing on a rugby scholarship.
Next year I'm going to Lancaster University to study marketing. Different modules within that I'll be able to choose from just different aspects of the university. In order to choose those, I'm going to use what I've done on my Btec course. In the third year of my uni course, I'm going to take the year out to do a year in placement to get some experience in the job that I want to do.
I'm going to Lancaster to do management and entrepreneurship, which is a 4-year course with a year in industry.
Next year I'm taking a year out, I'm putting my contract up at where I work, and I'm going to do some MBQs in between, but it's definitely like improving my visions as to what I'm going to do in the future.
I'm going to go to university to study business studies and hopefully specialise in a function such as marketing or entrepreneurship.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but because what I've learned from Btec are the different aspects of different things. I could go into work experience in different areas, maybe find out more about what I want to do as a career, so I've still got time in my future to find out.
It's made me feel more confident in my knowledge of the business world, and if I didn't do the Btec course I wouldn't have gone on to university.
It's helped me to gain skills that I'd use for the practical elements of the coursework at university, such as report writing. It's also taught me to reference and to understand word counts and be able to use those.
Well, it's management and entrepreneurship, so it focuses, it's quite a unique skill really, and the 18 different courses in the Btec, they help you get they can help you get a lot of those skills that you need.
I'm more confident, I can solve problems quicker. I can do a lot of things.
I think you get to, the best thing is that you get to study a really wide range of modules over the 2 years. So from that you can get a good insight into every module and choose where you want to specialise in the future.
I've learned many different things and so much knowledge, so I can take that into my future and I don't know.
I'd probably say the lessons, because the more oriented on business, you're doing real life scenarios and you get to focus on what is actually happening in the business world, not what has happened in previous years.
I think I enjoyed most the different things that they were allowed to do, so like Business Academy and the little extras that are within it. You get to gain good relationships with your tutors because it's all within one school, so they help you to do other things just in addition to the studies.
What did I enjoy the most? I enjoyed too much, that's what it was.
The different units that you learn, it's very, very broad. You go into depth with a lot of different topics. Rather than, it's not textbook learning, it's very practical. It's real. You're taught by proper teachers who have really good experience.
I think I've enjoyed the modules which involve a lot of creativity, such as creative product promotion and starting a small business.
What do I enjoy most?
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can do individual work as well as teamwork. I mean, sometimes in A-levels you might be like, you're just learning things and it's all on your own, but if you're stuck, you've got each other to help me with this, or you can ask the teachers and it's helpful then.
If potential students want to go into the business world in the future, if they understand that's where they want to go, then I'd definitely I'd definitely tell them to choose a Business Btec, as I believe it offers more than doing individual A-levels.
Yeah, I would. It's a very general course, so business can be applied to a lot of different jobs. It doesn't then limit you to one particular job that you're going to have to go into. It can be applied to anything. The different units that you do give you experience in different roles completely. So the legal systems unit will give you law experience, or the accounting is financial experience, so it's brilliant for that.
Yeah, I definitely would. I think it is well, there's lots of different areas within BTEC and within business, but personally I found that I was a lot better at business than I was at all the other A-level subjects which I tried. So to put a whole course into one subject worked well for me, because it meant I could try lots of different things within one subject rather than just a little bit of it.
Definitely, yeah. Even if you don't feel you're academic, this course can definitely develop you. So yeah.
I definitely would recommend it to those who may prefer doing coursework and are a bit more practical, so I'd like to study in different formats, just sitting solely exams.
100%. If exams aren't for you, don't put yourself through it, because that would be a lot more difficult. And you can study yourself, you can organise yourself with your time management with coursework.
Tutors this year and last year have both been really great. I've had 6 different tutors, all offer a different way of teaching, and it's fitted me perfectly.
The tutors have been fantastic, they've been really inspirational. I've really liked that they've had different life experiences in the different industries that you'll be learning about, so they can give that knowledge to you, so you can help to decide on your careers that you'd like to go into in the future.
Well, they're all really friendly. They all get to know you in a personal level, so that obviously motivates you to come in to see them. Then they ask questions, how are you and all. It works really well on a personal to tutor level.
Well, they've all had really good business experience. They're not just people with degrees. They've worked in industries, so they can pass on real knowledge to benefit your assignments better.
I think the tutors are really what make the course a bit more different, as they're really enthusiastic and ready to help out with any queries you may have in particular subjects, and so they're there to help you get the best grades.
They'll happily help you if you're stuck on things. If you don't really understand the assignment, just go and ask. They'll easily give you your answers, guide you along the way, so you're not stuck and you're not wasting time.
The best one for me is probably say time management, because I know going into university deadlines have to be me. It's when you hear you get given like a few days, you'll get told it needs to be in. You get a few days to bend, but at university you have to hand it in. So doing a BTEC, when you hand it in work every other week or every week, it kind of gets you in the zone already.
It's helped me to gain confidence in my ability and the knowledge that I can retain. And it's also helped me to use more practical literary skills, so report writing, like I said, and essay writing, things like that. So things that will be more useful than exams in the future.
I definitely know a lot more about business, with it being a business subject. But it's more skills like time management, focusing on coursework, writing skills. It's the whole package really.
More confidence, I can solve problems, like I said, I can write in a report style. I don't know, it's really good, it's really, really good.
I think I've learnt to work independently, as the tutors are there to provide a lot of learning materials and input, but you also have to do a lot of extra reading around the subject to gain the higher level distinction grades, and so I think that's important for university as well, because you can improve your writing skills, which is similar to A-levels, as you've got to meet the higher criteria for evaluation and analysis.
Well, with teamwork, you can, like I said, in group work, you can work in your groups, you can feed off each other, learn different things from each other rather than just working by yourself. Obviously, written skills, more coursework, presentations, we've done presentations, so I can learn from that, and then we're making leaflets.
I'd probably say marketing for my first one, only because my creative side was explored. I got to try a whole lot of different things, but I'd probably say starting a small business, as over the last 2 years that one topic has introduced everything you've done, so it kind of puts you on the spot and makes you think about what I did last year, so you're not forgetting it, it's always in your mind.
My favourite modules have been marketing and CPP. Obviously that's what I'm going on to do at university, but they're just more creative and I can put my own personal stamp on it.
Starting a small business is definitely my favourite, with me wanting to do entrepreneurship in later life. But with an aspect of creativity, then visual merchandising and creative product promotion were pretty enjoyable.
Marketing and creative product promotion. The teachers are really good. They make it really fun and interesting. It's you learn about up-to-date topics that you wouldn't learn on possibly an A-level course, and it gives you the opportunity to present things like in front of classrooms and prepare you for possibilities in later.
Definitely the final one, which is starting a small business, as it's basically a reflection of the whole 2 years of everything that you've learned from accounting, law, resources, and you've got to put it all together and then pitch in a dragon thin style, which is just basically what I want to do in the future. It's great fun.
Personally, I like all the creative ones, so I do like Introduction to Marketing, Creative Product Promotion. We've also done Starting a Small Business, so we've started that from scratch, our own ideas, and that's turned out really good and really interesting.